Hello, so today we will learn about formal and informal set expression in idioms. Okay, so where to use formal and where to use informal. Let's see. Exploring the differences between formal and informal set expression and how to use them effectively in professional and casual communication. So, formal where we use in academic and professional settings, while in informal set we use more casual with our family or with our friends, how we talk to them. So, what are idioms? So, you have to know what is idioms, then only we will be able to make it into idiomatic expression. Okay, so idiomatic expressions, idioms are fixed phrases that have a meaning different from the literal interpretation of the individual words. So cultural significance, idioms often reflect the history, traditions, and values of a particular language and culture. So we use in expression, even in cultural significance. So colorful language, it is very interesting language, as I have already mentioned in the previous class. So idioms add creative and personality and texture to our speech and writing. Okay, contextual nuances, the appropriate use of idioms depend on the formality of the situation and the target audience. So you have to check the audience, where the situations, like where you have to speak and how you have to speak, so you have to see accordingly. Formal and informal idioms, which means where to use formal and where to use informal idioms. So informal idioms are more structured. It's more structured because we are using in professional settings, right? Literary and often have Latin or Greek origins. Okay, so in informal idioms are easy to understand in conversation and can be slang based. Okay, like burn the midnight oil, hit the hay, all these things are like informal idioms. Context matters. So context matters in wherever we speak. Obviously the we have to maintain the structure, right? We have to know in which context should we speak. The choice between formal and informal idioms depend on the level of formality in the communication settings. So in all these things, it depends on the level of formality. So it will be according to you who will be the audience, like which audience are you targeting. So it's all depend on you. Okay. Example of informal idioms. So like piece of cake. So which is like something very easy to do. If I give you some work, or if your teacher give you some work, you will be saying, hey, this will be done. It's a piece of cake, my dear. Right? It is very interesting. Let the cat out of the bag. So which means what? To tell a secret. Okay, it is the same like revealing the secret or tell a secret. Break a leg, which means to wish someone a good luck. Okay, raining cats and dogs, it doesn't mean that it is raining like cats and dogs. So we are using as in heavy rainfall, where we say like it's raining cats and dogs outside, please don't go outside, right? Which means it is raining heavily. Appropriate use of formal and informal idioms. So how to use appropriately. Formal settings, use formal idioms in professional, academic, or other high-stakes situations. Informal settings, use informal idioms in casual conversation with friends or in relaxed environments. Appropriate tone, match the idioms to the desired level of formality and professionalism. So even it's matter. So if you are saying like break a leg, right? So what does break a leg means? It is to wish someone. So how we wish someone like best of luck, like all the best. We wish in this way with energetic tone, like happy, like yeah, you have to do that, right? So we have to it the this one tone matters. So how we will say, if we are using in idioms, we will say break a leg. We won't say break a leg, which is so boring tone, right? So we will say to someone in a very interesting way. Avoid misuse of idioms. So we can't use over idioms in our conversation, and we have to know because it has a complete meaning. We can't make ourselves. We can't make by ourselves the words which is fixed, which is this meaning is this. Okay, that is like appropriately given. Research idioms, understand the meaning and appropriate use of idioms before incorporating them. Consider context. Evaluate the formality of the situation and audience to choose the right idioms. So we have to choose the right idioms. If it is with our friends, so we can use whatever we want, like out of practice, okay, how to recall. But if we're somewhere like where in meeting and all, basically we don't need to use that. But if you want to use, we have to think like which idiom should I use and which it will be appropriate and won't be an awkward situation. Okay, proofread. You have to proofread, right? In this context, it is matching or not. Okay, in this speech it is matching or not, in this storyline it's matching or not. So all these things we need a proofread to make it correctly. Idioms in professional communication. So let's see, it like email, presentations, meetings, all these things are like we have to use professional communication. Even if we are using idioms, we can't use like animals idioms, food idioms. There are many types of idioms. Okay, so that's it. Conclusion and key takeaways. So you have to like as we come to the conclusion part, hope you got whatever we have discussed. So understand the difference. So we have to understand the differences, where to use and how to use, why to use. Okay, choose wisely. Match the formality to the idioms to the communication setting and audience. So we have to check the audience also. Avoid misuse. Research idioms. See, you have to research idioms, which means like for this meaning, what is the idioms? Okay. Context and proofread to ensure appropriate usage. Enhance communication. We have to like depth reading and skillful use of idioms. Like our communication should be very relevant. We can't use anywhere and everywhere. So there are many idioms like food, as I have told you, food idioms, animals idioms. There are many things more than that. So I wish after this class you will go and check what is idioms and where to use and how to use. So for that I wish you a very good luck. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.